Could have sworn I was around during the Trump years. But maybe was wrong. Everywhere go in Iowa. Even at rallies of people who are actively trying to stop Donald Trump from becoming the next president. And everywhere I look at television now. Keep hearing about how great the Trump years were. The first few times I thought it was a mistake. Then I thought maybe they were talking about a different Donald Trump. Then I thought maybe I was the last refugee from another timeline where things were completely different. The video about So God Created a Farmer emphasized following God said, I need someone get up before dawn. Fix this country. Work all day. Fight Marxists. Have dinner. And then go to Oval Office run government until midnight. So God created Trump. I need someone with arms strong enough to disturb the deep state, but kind enough to give birth his own grandson. He will raise goosebumps. Tame the cranky World Economic Forum. Go home hungry. First Lady Hell have to wait until he finishes lunch with his friends. Then Hell tell the ladies to be sure and come back as soon as possible. And Hell be serious. So God gave it. Were Trump. The video also insisted that he could complete his 40-hour week by noon on Tuesday. But then work another 72 hours and described him as the hardest worker who follows the path. Stay strong in the faith. And knows his faith, God and country. He would complete a hard week's work by going to church on Sunday. There's no resemblance to anyone with that name I can think of. But maybe I've been following the wrong Donald Trump and living the wrong reality all these years. That, or Trump's campaign, is based on the assumption that all voters suffered a major head injury at some point between 2020 and the present, causing them to forget relatively recent events. And it works. Everything in the Trump presidency, I was constantly told, was completely different from what I remembered. The sky was bluer then. People were truly patriotic. The men were stronger. Their teeth were whiter from central casting. And they all cried and said, Sir, sir, we will give you everything you want, not only at the border where we have finished construction of a beautiful district with the wall, but also with the economy and abroad. Flags were flying everywhere. You could go to the corner store and buy cherry phosphate for a dime. And God loved this country more than he has ever loved before or since. Who did you say this great president was? That name rings a bell. Didn't I experience these? Every now then. Get this kind of intrusive thought. And then you hear another Trump supporter, or even a Trump opponent, insist that everything is great, better than ever. Start to think that maybe you're the one at fault. Maybe all this time you've been living in the false reality where the dumpster burns every day. After touting unconstitutional travel bans, suggesting bleach would be a good medical response COVID-19, trying to